Okay, this one right here, I want to keep it short. As far as my podcast videos go, going forward, I won't try to make them so very long as I did, in the past few months, especially when I first started doing this unofficially. Some of the videos that I've made lately have been, under 10 minutes. There's still some that exceed that time to where it's like about 11, 12, sometimes even 15 still. But when it comes to 15-minute videos, or a little over, it's not as much as it used to be. So I'm gonna try to continue limiting my timing as far as like making content on whatever I talk about, so that it's not always too long, and especially for the sake of storage space, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be on my flash drive, whether it be on my computer, on my phone, what have you. A lot of videos I tend to like when I make on my phone, if it becomes too many, like if it becomes so many, then I can just export them directly on my computer. And for some of the podcasts I've already done from the past several months, I already transferred them from my computer to my flash drive. So if I have to, I may buy another flash drive for the sake of those, for more podcast videos in the future. So there's some that I may like to reference, whatever is memorable to me. Even some of the ones that I get really heated on when it comes to my dump, right? But yeah. So going forward, and as I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to limit my timing to where not so many of my videos are gonna be about 10 minutes or more. So I'm gonna try to keep it to under 10 minutes more often. Some of them, like I said, some of them lately have been 5 minutes or less, or a little, or between 5 to 10 minutes, which is good for me. So anyways, this topic right here, as you know, as I've been seeing on the news and I've been hearing, Starbucks is already, closing so many of its stores, like nationwide, if I'm not mistaken. There's just hundreds of Starbucks stores are closing due to tariffs and inflation. And for me, I've not been to Starbucks in forever. I haven't. I'm trying to remember the last time I went there. Have I been at all this year? Oh, I have. So probably not for like several months now, if I gotta be honest. Mind you, that used to be one of my mainstays during my lunch break way back then. I remember when I started getting into coffee more, Starbucks, the one in the Cereals Town Center, was the first place I go to, right? So that was my mainstay. The one in the Cereals Town Center. The Cereals Town Center used to be my mainstay, and then, as it's been for the next few years, and then the last few years, it was what was formerly known as Katie's Coffee Shop, aka Stirred Roasters. That was my new mainstay, because I really enjoy talking to Katie while waiting, for her to serve my drinks, right? And then, it's kind of an ongoing battle, as far as like the mainstay with Coffee Bean and Stirred Roasters. But now, since Katie left, it's been without question, undeniably, Coffee Bean. And to this day, man, I've been there every single day. There's to the point now where I only go to different coffee places like once in a while or so. So like every day, almost every day, or I should just say every single day, it's been Coffee Bean, and I'm not apologizing one bit. I'm not regretting that I'm going to Coffee Bean every single day, especially after my every shoot around game, be it from Norwalk, be it from Lakewood, be it from Santa Fe Springs, be it from Cypress, be it from Buena Park, wherever, man. I'm still gonna end up there, especially when I'm doing good, when I have spectacular performances, especially from the 3-point line, right? I remember after I won in Willow Park, I made 10 threes, where I was so red hot in the second half, like especially toward the end of the game, where I was already up big, and when I came into Coffee Bean, I was asked by that lovely lady that usually serves me that usually talks to me. She's one of the nicest I've ever met. She asked me how I was doing. I told her I was fantastic. Yeah, I know. It's not all the time I ever say I'm fantastic, but this is exactly why I'm always in a good mood every time I go to a Coffee Bean, because if my shoot-arounds are so great or so good and I win, even if I win ugly, I still go to Coffee Bean, right? So, I mean, not all the time will I be in a good mood, but I mean, decent mood sometimes. But if I was doing so bad, like in that IU birthday game at home, I come in, I just make sure to keep my cool, right? Yeah, but most days I'm always in a good mood, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that has to be, without question, my favorite place to visit. So, that being said, I'm cool with it, man. I'm not, like I said, I'm not apologizing one bit for being in Coffee Bean. You know what I'm saying? That is just, I mean, as long as it's still there, I'm good. I'm good to visit every single day, at least until I get a new job, So, some people already know me there, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. I mean, they're friendly with me, so, they don't mind if I come in every single day, right? Ordering half this, half that, and, I love the drinks there, man. I love it more than I love Starbucks, okay? I mean, the only drinks I really get in Starbucks are usually the holiday drinks, and, including the pumpkin spice as well. And in the Java, what do you call it? The Java drink? The Java chip? Sometimes white chocolate. Yeah, I'm over Starbucks. I mean, if so many stores are closing down, I mean, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm not going to feel sad or all that. I mean, I'm not saying I dislike Starbucks. I do, but I do like it, but I don't like it more than I love Coffee Bean, because, Coffee Bean is already serving for me as some of the best, like it just serves like the main place for me after doing my shoot around games, and I always got to feel like I'm in a good mood all the time. So, if Starbucks, if ever, it's going to go out of business, it's going to be sad, but at the same time, I am not going to feel too sad about it as long as I still got Coffee Bean. And I remember there was a Coffee Bean off of, Bloomfield and I forgot the other street, Artesia, until it became Jersey Mike's. But for the most part, my mainstay is now just that place, and people are always seeing me in a good mood, which is great, especially after shoot around games. Like, hey, how are you doing? Like, I just came out shooting hoops, and that's why I love it there. I gotta have good vibes going every time I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyways, I just thought I'd briefly mention about this, and just enjoying talking about it. Today even that lovely lady out there asked me, "Hey, how's it with my friend?" I'm talking about my friend Eugene, because she saw me with him yesterday when I celebrated my 43rd. Last day of the month, hang out with a friend or more, right? Well, yeah. So I got no problem. Coffee Bean's the place. once in a while go to Starbucks before it officially starts closing down. Who knows? But yeah, so that's all I gotta say about it, man. Tell me what you guys think.